And I give the floor to the distinguished representative of Pakistan.
Distinguished co-chairs, congratulations. The applause said it all. Multilateralism delivers, and it is here to stay. It is the spirit of constructive engagement that makes it work. And let's keep that alive. Allow me to begin by expressing my delegation's most sincere appreciation to the four co-facilitators, our friends, Ambassadors Alicia, Chola, Lok, and Meret, for their dedication with which they led this inclusive and transparent process. It has been a long and arduous journey, but we believe your efforts have borne fruit. Allow me to also commend the tireless efforts of your experts, Rodolfo, Boyd, Kaushal, and Marie, who worked in close cooperation with my own colleague Alina and other delegates. Co-chairs, we align with the statement delivered by Iraq on behalf of G77 and China and would add the following remarks in national capacity. The document before us today, while not perfect, represents a balanced, ambitious, and action-oriented foundation on which to collectively scale up our efforts to bridge the SDG financing gap and shape a more development-oriented international financial and debt architecture. Pakistan had the privilege and responsibility of negotiating the International Development Cooperation chapter on behalf of the G77 and China. We take this opportunity to express our deep appreciation to all delegations for the flexibility demonstrated during negotiations on this section that allowed us to agree on strong and ambitious language on the ODA, on the role of the UN in international development architecture, and on revitalizing the Development Cooperation Forum. At the same time, allow me to also express that our delegation was perturbed by the refusal by some delegations to reaffirm commitments and respective obligations under the UNFCCC and its Paris Agreement, as well as attempts to rewrite COP decisions. It is unfortunate that in the last phase of the negotiations, rather than collectively enhancing ambition for climate finance, the developing countries felt compelled just to ask for the bare minimum in order to protect the integrity of the existing obligations and decisions. In that context, we express our immense appreciation to the co-facilitators for safeguarding the integrity of work undertaken under the UNFCCC and its Paris Agreement in the final text. On the issue of debt, the final document contains far-reaching proposals. While our delegation's preference had been to establish a multilateral sovereign debt mechanism, we appreciate the retention of the proposal for initiating an intergovernmental process for filling gaps in the debt architecture. We believe that the reflection of this proposal in the final text conclusively demonstrates that the Compromiso de Sevilla has indeed delivered on the issue of debt. In conclusion, allow me to assure all delegations of Pakistan's continuing and full support for the successful adoption of the outcome document at the 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. I thank you.